Have you ever wondered what doctors really eat? Or what they recommend to their own families for a long, healthy life? More and more, the answer is pointing in one direction: plants. That's right, we're talking about plant-based diets. And today, we're re-diving deep into the science and the real-world results to understand exactly why doctors are increasingly recommending this way of eating. Now, before you picture a lifetime of just salad and celery sticks, let's clear something up. A plant-based diet isn't about deprivation. It's about abundance. It's about building your meals around whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes. For some, it means being completely vegan, but for many, it's simply about making plants the star of the show, with smaller amounts of animal products, if any. The key is focusing on what you add to your plate, not just what you remove. So, why the sudden surge in medical recommendations? It boils down to one powerful concept: food as medicine. For decades, the medical community has focused on treating diseases with pills and procedures. But a growing body of evidence shows that the food we eat every day is one of the most powerful tools we have to prevent, manage, and even reverse chronic diseases. Let's start with the heart of the matter. Literally, heart disease remains the #1 killer worldwide, but it doesn't have to be. Landmark studies, like those conducted by Dr. Dean Ornish and Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, have shown something revolutionary. They demonstrated that a whole-food plant-based diet could not only prevent heart disease, but could actually reverse it. Imagine that. Patients in their studies who adopted this diet saw their clogged arteries begin to clear up, their chest pain disappear, and their blood flow improve, all without surgery or new medications. How does it work? Plant-based foods are naturally low in saturated fat and completely free of cholesterol. Instead, they're packed with fiber, which acts like a sponge, soaking up excess cholesterol in your digestive system and carrying it out of your body. They're also rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your blood vessels from damage and plaque buildup. Think of it as a daily deep clean for your arteries. Next up, let's talk about type 2 diabetes. This condition, once considered a progressive, lifelong sentence, is now seeing incredible turnarounds with dietary changes. A plant-based diet is a game-changer here. The high fiber content in plant foods slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing those sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. This gives your body's insulin-producing cells a much-needed break. Furthermore, studies have shown that plant-based diets can improve insulin sensitivity. This means your body becomes more efficient at using the insulin it produces. Some patients, under medical supervision, have been able to reduce or even eliminate their need for diabetes medication simply by changing what's on their plate. It's empowering to know you have that much control over your own health. And what about cancer? The link between diet and cancer is a huge area of research. While no diet is a guaranteed cure, the American Institute for Cancer Research states that a diet filled with a variety of plant foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and beans can help lower your risk for many cancers. Why is this? Plants are bursting with phytochemicals compounds like lycopene in tomatoes, isoflavones in soy, and sulforaphane in broccoli. These aren't just fancy words. They are powerful cellular protectors. They function as antioxidants, neutralizing harmful free radicals that can damage DNA and lead to cancer. They can also help regulate hormones and reduce inflammation, creating an internal environment where cancer cells are less likely to thrive. Every colorful fruit and vegetable you eat is like deploying a tiny army to protect your cells. Let's not forget about weight management. If you've ever struggled with your weight, you know how frustrating it can be. Plant-based diets offer a sustainable solution without the need for obsessive calorie counting. How? It's all about nutrient density versus calorie density. Plant foods are high in nutrients and fiber, but generally lower in calories. This means you can eat larger, more satisfying portions, feel full and nourished, and still consume fewer calories overall. The fiber and water content in fruits and vegetables fills you up, curbing overeating and making healthy weight management feel natural, not like a constant battle. Beyond these major diseases, the benefits just keep stacking up. Gut health. The fiber in plants is a prebiotic, feeding the trillions of good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to everything from a stronger immune system and better mood to clearer skin. Brain health. The same antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your heart also protect your brain. Diets rich in fruits, vegetables, and nuts are associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Think of it as nourishment for your neurons. So, when your doctor suggests incorporating more plant-based meals, they're not just hopping on a trend. They're handing you a prescription backed by decades of solid scientific research. They're offering you a tool that can profoundly impact your health, not just in the long run, but starting today. You might notice more energy, better digestion, and just an overall feeling of well-being. Getting started doesn't have to be an overnight overhaul. Start small. Try meatless Mondays. Swap cow's milk for almond or oat milk in your cereal. Make a big pot of lentil soup or a 3-bean chili for lunch this week. Focus on adding 1 extra serving of vegetables to your dinner each night. Every small change is a step in the right direction. A step towards a healthier, more vibrant you. The evidence is clear, and the medical community is taking note. The future of healthcare isn't just in the pharmacy. It's on your plate. By embracing the power of plants, you are taking an active, powerful role in your own health journey. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this crucial topic. I hope you found this information as empowering as I do. If you learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more evidence-based health content. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments what S1 plant-based meal you love or want to try. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.